Hey everybody, this is Jeff going live in Leo and Danny show. I'm gonna get naked in the Patreon show, so subscribe.
He's gonna get naked on the Patreon show. He said, "I know we need a translator."
Patreon show, subscribe down below.
We all just ripped around to smelling salts.
It's the way we start the pod nowadays. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the guy who loves it most is Fez.
It's weird. I don't want you to abuse the smelling salts, Fez. I know that it's easy for you to abuse things that feel good, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to get addicted to a drug?
Not really.
I think he's already addicted to smelling salts.
Salting and Solby, and I got my first analytics tryout with shrooms and a little bit of ecstasy.
I didn't understand what he said either.
Okay, this is what I directly heard right now. Tell me if everybody else heard this. I have an analytics tryouts. And I had the mushroom.
I heard that too. Are you trying to get a job at Google? You're trying to get a job at Google.
You said analytic tryouts, bro. What?
Analytic?
So you...
What's it? What's
Athletic?
the term?
Psychedelic?
Psychological.
It's messed up to make fun of the way you speak, but you know what, dude? That was Fez's character in the 70s show. So, basically, you are like a real sitcom character in our life.
Oh, you are. Fez, one of my favorite scenes from the pickup video we did last week, which is a classic.
It's a classic.
Is Fez fading in the bar, Leo putting it that you look like you could be face effed at any moment.
Yeah.
Just a, if somebody could, you're lucky that your friends didn't let you walk back to an Uber by yourself,
dude,
because you were liable to get AR'd. But Fez, you took a snort of that chemical that I think you're fast becoming addicted to, smelling salts, and you were like a new man.
Oh.
I mean, don't say
no comment on this.
I mean, I saw your fire pickup on that chick when you asked her to party down with Pikachu.
Yeah.
That was after the smelling salt.
Yes.
I regret not strapping a GoPro to Fez and just having that footage the rest of the night. I would have died going to the toilet and throwing up into it. I would have been unbelievable.
It's people talk about leaving a GoPro on their Labrador when they go to work. Yeah. Fez, when you're drunk, you're basically a big South American Labrador.
Oh my God. Really?
When you're drunk.
Yes.
When you're drunk.
Actually, that was the first time I ever felt that wasted in one night, because I drink maximum drinks is maybe 2 drinks, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I guess overestimated how much I can handle now.
Why were you drinking so much, buddy?
I don't know.
That was the one night to not overdo it.
People were giving him free drinks.
Yeah.
It was still, I think, a baby step in the right direction for him getting some tail, though, right? I mean, what do you think?
Well, all in all, why are you laughing, Leo?
It's because I just...
Are you trying to set me up for another dagger?
No, I'm not trying to set you up for a dagger. But, it was... I just remember the conversation me and you had outside, dude, when you were you were... At the end of the night, the conversation me and you had outside where you just looked at me and you go, I don't know if we can do the impossible. This might be the impossible right now.
It's okay.
Do you know what we're talking about, NBA? Have you seen any of the footage of Fez here trying to get some ass?
I watched the video last Monday. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Wow. Thank you, NBA. I don't want to presume that anybody is watching all the videos. But yeah, Fez, just, that blacked out drunk attitude, that might work if you're a famous DJ or a wide receiver in the NFL.
Right.
It's tough. We need to stack everything in your favor. Mm-hmm. And the glazed over eyes, the posture, just moments from vomiting. Girls don't like that.
Dude, you became you. If there was a live action Winnie the Pooh, you're Eeyore. You're literally Eeyore with an accent, dude.
He could play half the characters in that show.
Yeah, I thought what you were saying is he could be Winnie the Pooh in a live action. In a South American Winnie the Pooh reboot.
I was thinking you're going to mention that Wild Things Are, but...
Dude, if we did a porn Winnie the Pooh where you just wore a shirt and no pants.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Oh. But then, it's South American, so instead of fucking a girl, you fuck a donkey.
I don't know if that was real, dude. That documentary about all those Colombian kids banging donkeys, I suppose, deep in
if anyone
the
would know, it
jungles.
would be Fez.
Fez, have you heard about things like that happening in your country?
But donkeys?
Yes. Young boys losing their virginity to donkeys.
No.
You sure?
No.
You sure? It seems like he's trying to keep a secret right now.
I'm not going to... I don't want to say this, but if you were in Colombia, I mean, Latinos are notorious for being like they can really like peer pressure. The peer pressure, you know, like Latinos, like you know, like they're peer pressures. You would have been peer pressured into fucking a donkey,
Yeah.
Especially by the time you hit like 25 and you were still a virgin, somebody would have been like, "Mira, we can take care of these right now. Come, I know a good stable. He's a good horse or a good donkey."
What if to get Fez to do it? Because obviously we weren't there during his childhood in Nicaragua. But what if like we ran a David Dobrik?
David Dobrik.
You know, David Dobrik, you might remember, they had one of their buddies, and he might have been a little drunk, but they like made Jason Nash wear like a bunch of makeup or wear a mask to look like a hot chick. And then they got one of the buddies, who was a black dude, by the way, who ended up being like super homophobic. They got him to make out with Jason Nash while Jason Nash, I believe, was wearing like a chick mask.
Wow.
Huge controversy. David got canceled for it, which is such bullshit. Like, that's hilarious.
It's crazy what he got canceled for. Dobrik didn't even do anything himself. He kind of just facilitated some fun.
It's fucking sad, dude. I back Dobrik, dude. That guy was a legend. But Fez, we need to like get a mini donkey. They make them. My parents' neighbor has a mini donkey. We get one up into, say, Austin's bedroom, because I say so. And then we just get like one of those silicone sex dolls.
Yeah.
And like kind of like cut out its ass and put the donkey ass in there. And, you know, we'll figure it out. And then Fez, we just get you shit-faced and we get you to fuck a donkey.
No thanks.
How do you feel about that?
Well, you're not going to know.
They don't get any STDs. You don't get any.
Still
That's
don't
one of the
want a
pluses.
donkey.
Okay.
Fez, you can't support a baby right now either. And you won't have to worry about that.
This reminds me of something Floyd Mayweather did one time. Sure. Because you're talking about setting up a guy to bang something that's fake. So Floyd, there was a guy who like got no pussy in his crew, and this was on one of those HBO 24/7 things they used to do.
What are you saying about Fez, by the way?
What's up? What would you think about Fez?
No, I'm just saying, what are you saying about Fez?
Oh,
Are you comparing him to a guy?
No, I'm not, dude. Stop it. So he got that guy one of those have you seen the 350? They used to be $350, but it's like a nice porn star's ass.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like in doggy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
what we need to wrap around a donkey's hindquarters.
Yeah, but it was like motorized and shit. It was like a really expensive one.
I will say I banged one of those fleshlights, and I would just rather jerk off.
Yeah.
It's such a gimmick. But maybe the things that you're describing would work a little bit better. But tell me what the guy who got no pussy in Floyd Mayweather's crew did.
So
we're not comparing you to him at all.
They did one of those things where they unveiled it and all the black guys like relocated. You know what I mean? Like and they just started running around like laughing at him.
What is that, NBA? When there's a relocation within a black occupied room.
Dude, D'Elia used to do a joke about how he made a black guy laugh at one of his shows, and the guy just went to Vegas, like all the way to Vegas, dude. I was like, I used to love that joke.
In the new Dave Attell special, it's all white people. It's like all middle-aged white people and two black dudes up front, and the black dudes have to stand up and like take a lap at one joke. Fucking amazing.
It's the greatest reaction of all time. Like when you crack a black guy up and he relocates, man, that just makes you feel good.
Yeah, you could tell Dave loved it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You should watch his new special on Netflix.
Netflix, I'm gonna watch it,
My
for sure.
my parents and I watched it. It's fantastic. Leo and I basically saw that same set live.
We did see
incredible.
Insane, guys. When you see the grades up close, man. Anyway, what is the relocating?
I think it's like a natural reaction. I think we just got a lot of energy, and we just got to get it out of us. So we take a lap.
I love it. Like the fun, light stereotypes about black people that like black people are superstitious and they're like afraid of ghosts and stuff. Like if you, like that's why Vitali back in the day, legendary prankster Vitali, he said that his zombie prank that he did, which I think was the first prank to blow him up, he said it didn't work on white people, but black people would fucking lose their shit when he popped out of a bush and just went, like, because like black women believe in the supernatural.
Oh man, would you do those pranks? You know those old school horror pranks that like obviously are illegal, like where they'd smash like a clown's head and like it explode with blood, and then somebody in a parking lot, and then somebody would be freaking out.
I don't think it's illegal. It will get you in trouble on YouTube.
That's the problem.
Because YouTube, you know, they got no sense of humor. Like there were for a while there were these pranks like, oh, fucking tried to bury my friend alive while he was passed out drunk and shit like that, or like like opening fire into a crowd with a gun shooting blanks. You know, fun stuff.
Jeez, that one's crazy.
Fun stuff. But then YouTube banned pranks that make people think they're in imminent danger.
Yeah.
Which, like, cornering somebody in a parking garage with a chainsaw
Yeah, that's a little.
is.
Your fake kidnapping prank was pretty awesome.
That was kind of wild.
Yeah, we got away with
You
that
did
one.
one of those?
I did, yeah,
was a
Fez.
good
Holy shit.
What, you like that?
Yeah, I actually watched those kind of pranks all the time.
I was being
back in the
kidnapped,
day
dude.
with YouTube days.
Wow. We need to do a prank where we fucking kidnap Fez from a playground.
Well, he's
No,
already
thanks.
almost been kidnapped by like you were at 14,
twice.
right, or 12.
Twice.
That's beautiful. He's susceptible to it
14
then.
and 12.
He's susceptible. He's like a kid who's, I'm not going to say the molestation word, but you get what I'm saying. Well, we should do a bit where you're on a seesaw with yourself, or maybe there's like 2 anvils on the other side because, you need.
Can he be wearing a diaper?
Yeah, you
He's
can
like
order
a big adult diaper for no reason.
He's got a gigantic Disneyland style multicolored sucker, and he's just on the fucking seesaw, and he's singing "Pop Goes the Weasel" to himself. And then we just roll in, and we're gonna have like a forklift.
Fuck you.
Well, how are we gonna? We can't pick you up.
This is physics. It's just a physics
Yes,
thing.
it could.
It's not like a fat joke. Honestly, we're gonna try to do less fat jokes, but like it's just physics at that point.
Fez, look at me. Look at me, dude.
You could. You always choke me in the neck.
Why would you put that out there? I don't always choke you.
Whoa,
What are you
whoa.
talking about?
Wait, let's talk about this. What's going on? Fez, how often is Danny choking you?
Like twice already.
What? How
trip
far
around
did he
the
go?
house.
Wait.
How far did he go? Did you almost pass out?
No, you can't. People are gonna think we're having sex,
Might as well.
and I'm like putting my no.
Wait, Fez, have you thought about calling the police? Have you thought about calling the police on Danny?
No.
Was it
boy.
assault?
No, we were just playing.
Okay, you're.
That makes it even creepier.
Wait a second. This is.
This was before Rat Dick came to Barstow, and me and survival expert Chad were
Yeah,
teaching
yeah.
him jujitsu.
Oh, that
it
was
was
it.
You-
super
I
appropriate.
I was there, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
fucker. Just like,
Yes.
Danny. Sometime we were having fun, and he choked me. It's not during shoots. It's in his apartment. It's late. I've had a couple drinks. I don't really remember.
How was he in
Come
the
on,
bathroom?
now you making it weird.
Has he ever choked
That's
in
how
the
you
shower?
made it sound. What?
Did you jump in? Did you offer him a shower and then you choke him in the shower? Is that the move?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I do because his cum is very like gooey
Oh,
because of his diet.
I get
so
it,
I want it to be easy to clean up. Yeah, how was it? How was it podcasting? I was gone. I was in New York City.
a lot of piece together a pod, dude. I had Kelvin was the only guy available to be on the couch.
Wow.
So we had to do that. Then but I did. Something random happened. We were desperate, so. Austin's like, I just invited a random black guy from, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know who shows up? The guy who took the picture of your penis at the comedy show,
That he's not black,
and he's not even close
First
to
of
black.
all.
He was
And then
using black emojis.
he was using black emojis.
Okay.
and that's what sold Austin on him being.
Oh my God, that guy.
That guy,
Well,
dude.
I don't want to retrace. I'm sure you guys thoroughly recounted the
We
story.
did.
Did it seem like his attitude has been adjusted a little bit?
Yes, he's like the biggest fan of all time.
Then
Basically,
he
yeah.
must have a problem with alcohol because once he started drinking, he turned into
Yeah.
like I would have thought he wanted me dead based on the way he was treating me.
Dude, it was pretty wild. And he brought a chick that ate his ass, which was I couldn't believe was a real thing.
He brought her to this podcast.
Yeah, but she didn't do the main pod. She did the Patreon, which was really funny with her. But like,
Did she
not-
eat his ass on the Patreon pod?
No, she didn't. We were trying to get her, but then, dude, she was feeling Kelvin really like. Kelvin turned down a kiss on the Patreon pod, which was bullshit.
Wow.
She wanted to make out with Kelvin.
He should have done that for me to avenge me for the
Exactly.
freaking penis pic.
Yeah.
Which is maybe the most violated I've ever felt. Again, we're not going to get into it
Yeah,
because we saw a fan girl recognize me at Runyon Canyon today.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right, Fez. Woo!
Wait a second. What are you doing at Runyon? Were you trying to check out some tail up there, or what are you doing up there? You don't go to Runyon Canyon if you're not trying to get a little eye candy.
You know, I just like to fall in line on that trail because you know how it's so vertical, it goes up straight. I just like to get about 5 paces behind a nice 22-year-old booty.
Dude, it is
Follow
nice.
it up the hill, baby. That's motivation.
It's great motivation. Yeah.
That's like a carrot in front of a horse.
And then you got the ones coming down the hill too.
Oh, those
You
are
know,
for
you can
that's
make-
for the titty view.
Exactly. So you got both, man. It's nice. No.
It is nice. No, she hot Latina, stacked, and she's like, "Oh my God, Danny Mullen, can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Hey, baby, yeah." Like I've been feeling insecure about my looks. Started like lick my fingers, get my hair straight.
You had your shirt off, I bet.
Oh yeah, my nipples were rock hard.
Unbelievable.
No, I was actually wearing Danny Mullen merch, which is, I don't know if that was helpful in that situation. Because like, hey, it's me, baby. You see the merchandise?
Right,
or if it's like, oh, this guy's really full of himself.
Yeah.
This guy can't get enough Danny Mullen. He's just got...
It's pretty ridiculous.
But then, of course, there's always a catch. I mean, our channel, we're never going to get like grade A, homegrown, organic, no pesticide college twat. There's always a catch. And her catch was, oh, my boyfriend's going to love this.
I knew it.
And fuck. And, I'm a man of integrity. I know Fez would have tried to fuck her regardless, but I'm a man of integrity where I was just like, oh, yeah, tell him I said hi. And then I went about my workout. But you, Fez, like, there's no telling what Fez would have tried to have done.
What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about one of our favorite sponsors that you guys really, really love because it's just a no-brainer. ShipStation. ShipStation, guys. Why is it a no-brainer? Well, first of all, it's extremely easy to use and it saves you money. Do you hear that? Hear what I'm saying? If you have an e-commerce business, if you're shipping anything, if you have a side business like I do, selling Octopo rings, you need ShipStation. Why? Oh, well, because they automate the shipping process and they put all of the carriers together so you can just pick the one that is the least expensive. That is an unbelievably great service that they offer that is such a no-brainer. You guys should try it out. Also, the trial thing that they give us that I'm going to tell you about in a second, it's such a good deal. You guys just seriously give it a look if you have an e-commerce business. It's really simple. You need this if you have an e-commerce business. There's some great numbers that I also love always talking about. The discounts they go up to 89% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates. 89% off, guys. That really adds up over the long term. Not only that, there's over 130,000 companies that have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of those companies stick with ShipStation for a year. The ones that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. It's a no-brainer. It's a great service. It's a great business. You guys should check it out. Go to ShipStation.com and use code LDS to sign up for a free 60-day trial. Go to ShipStation.com and use code LDS to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code LDS. Boom. Fez, have you ever thought about doing something like what Danny did? See, today he woke up and he goes, it would be nice to get some sun.
I actually did.
Hike. Look at some
and
girls.
At the bar that me, Salting, and Sobi went, I approached some girls that were talking to each other. They were fashionistas.
Okay.
And I told them that was a streamer.
They're fashionistas?
Yeah, because the
How would
party
you
was
know
in
that?
Melrose.
What
Okay.
even is the definition of
A lot of the
That sounds
a lot
awful,
of the
by the
people
way.
in the party were basically a part of the industry.
I wish if there's one group of people that I wish I could put on a boat and just like break the rudder, but leave the motor going and just watch it disappear over the horizon, it's probably fashionistas. I just want to put them on a boat.
They are obsessed with sort of like these little pieces of clothing that really don't look that great, and they add a lot of value to it. It's kind of like modern art, you know what I mean? They put value to stuff that shouldn't have value. But yeah, I agree. It's pretty ridiculous, but I'm sort of a fashionista myself.
Also
I'm
like
anti-fashion.
But yeah, that's Joe at
Joe
the
said
fourth
that.
wall. Mike said you're an anti-fashion superstar, which is true. Your fashion though is you march to the beat of your own drummer.
True.
AKA you dress like a fucking asshole.
Yes.
But it's funny.
Yes.
These people, like the fashionistas, it looks like shit. First of all,
Yes.
Like I want to. The people who are listening at home, if you're listening somewhere in Oregon or in Idaho, you just don't even like. They'll dress like Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. They're wearing like platform boots.
I hate that.
And like these weird like
Yes.
vinyl jackets and like. Everything looks awful. All the guys are like dressing like they're trans, even though they're just trying to get pussy because like dressing like you're trans is in right now. And it's like, I don't know who it's for. And there's a million of them on Melrose. So it's not like they're truly being unique. And they're not adding anything to any, like they're fucking, a couple creepy guys jerk off to them on Facebook.
Yeah. You know, it's also an industry where like, goddamn, like I guess it starts on Melrose in LA, but God, it's an uphill battle from there. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. It's oversaturated with so many clothing brands and shit. It's pretty wild.
Is that the goal to start your own clothing brand?
I think so. I think when you start on Melrose, yeah, you you make a few pieces and you try to sell them to people, and you try to get like maybe an influencer who wants to put it on their page.
Yeah.
And it's just like anything else. But
Yeah.
it's not. It's kind of wild. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to respect their hustle, though, because, like, I haven't yet resorted to child labor to make our videos.
Yeah.
And, like, anybody who's a fashionista is employing child labor, which is sort of like the original AI. Like, if you're not using AI in your business in 2024, you're doomed. And ditto child labor, I think. Like, we've got a couple Filipinos helping us out behind the scenes with thumbnails and shit, but, like, they're too old, Leo.
Yeah. No, 100%. They're getting the younger the better worker they are, to be honest. So
Fez, the fire burns out by around age 14.
Yeah.
Okay, the fire burns out.
their little hands, the speed that they create stuff
already
with their
did,
hands.
Bowie.
You know
Listen,
what I mean?
you don't understand this. The prime of an NBA player is what? NBA, about 31, 30?
Yeah, 30.
Okay, well, the prime of a
LeBron
garment
James is
worker is
still
8. Everything is downhill after 8 for a fucking garment worker.
NBA Mike, you ever hang out with some woke black guys that might be like, man, Nikes are dope, but they employ a bunch of sweatshop kids.
I've never
man.
heard a black guy say that.
That would be incredible, though.
See that new drop?
Yeah. But
That's-
come on, man, you got to think about it,
Dude,
man.
Nike is the best, dude.
Yeah.
Nike is like the open AI of using child labor, dude. They're like at the cutting edge of the trend.
Yeah.
Like, and they've got Uyghur Muslim slaves too, which, like, that, first of all, props for like finding a group to enslave that nobody cares about. Really smart. Like, if you enslave somebody that nobody cares about, did you enslave anybody at all?
It's like that old question: if the tree falls in the woods and nobody heard it, did it even fall?
I say no. I say Nike is like fucking God. They've gotten away with this. It's perfect. And the Uyghurs, they can't go to the bathroom. They're chained to their sewing machines. And if they complain, an agent of the CCP just fucking drags them into a room and they disappear forever.
Never heard of this, dude. They do a good job in the media of keeping this on the DL too. So
Austin knows what I'm talking about. I did a video on it that you weren't. Well, you were in the back end of the video. Austin, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Uyghurs?
The Uyghur Muslims, yeah, they're like, I haven't heard a lot of updates about it like recently because of all the war stuff with Ukraine and stuff.
That's
kind of been
perfect.
out
That's
of the news.
great. China loves that. China counts on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, China, their game plan is so beautiful too. Whenever anybody presses them on it, they're like, "Oh, you have much more racism in United States."
Yeah, that is always their response.
And then they have a memo. They're like, George Floyd, police brutality. There was an Asian woman next to me on the plane yesterday, and I heard her say Sacramento. Oh, it was it was like biting into a piece of A5 Wagyu for my ears, dude.
Oh, man.
There were so many C's and so many R's that aren't in the word Sacramento. It was like Sacramento. But basically, child labor and
Yeah.
Uyghur Muslim slavery is fucking the future, dude.
Yeah.
The future.
Dude, there was this like he's like I guess not an influencer, but he's one of those travel like guys, and he showed this video about China that kind of scared me since COVID because they got so like everybody's they got the facial recognition coming out all that. So the crime is completely almost eliminated in China because of that. Although it's weird and you do get tickets in the mail for like jaywalking without even knowing and stuff, but they've also done some other things that he was commenting on, saying that like about half of their cars are electric now. So they used to have a problem with the air in Shanghai. Now it's like way better. And not only that, a lot of these like child labor places are coming over to like artificial intelligence. So they're getting robots going, because they do have like a lot of robotic company doing the jobs of these like little Asian kids. So they're still keeping the price low for the United States, but there's no humans in there, and they keep doing that, and like they're moving up, man, quickly.
They're rotating the kids out in favor of AI.
AI, dude.
Yeah, they still have big problems, dude.
Oh, of course,
Like,
yeah, but-
I guess their capital flight is their biggest issue because, yeah, the crime goes down when you really, really crack down and there's facial recognition and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, if you go to a protest, you do 25 years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is whenever anybody gets rich there, they just fucking bounce.
Yeah.
Like their capital flight problem is huge.
Well, did you know that
because nobody wants to get their wealth confiscated.
Exactly. So when you die, you have to just get it goes to the government.
Probably. I don't know about that.
That's what I heard. You don't give it. You cannot legally, I guess, give it to your family in China. It goes to the government when you die. So you might
100%
as well
inheritance
spend
tax.
it. Yeah, exactly. You might as well spend it all and or go to the United States.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a big problem with China. Like, I know their stock market is in the fucking tank right now. Their demographics are even worse than ours. Neither of us are having babies, but at least we've got immigrants flowing in over the border. Some of whom are actually helping. You know, I mean, obviously there's like a sketchy side of that. But yeah, China, people want the fuck out, dude. Like, you just don't. Like, the threat of just having somebody knock on your door who's wearing black gloves and be like, come with us. And then maybe you disappear forever. Like, nobody was smart enough in China to make $1 million is going to subject themselves to that.
No, 100%. I wonder how Fez would do in China. If we just dropped you in Shanghai.
They would just like think he was Buddha.
Yeah, they probably think he was like
He's
like Xi Jinping's like nephew or something.
Yeah, or they'd be like, "Oh, it's Kim Jong Un's grandson."
Fez, what would you just go around asking for orange chicken? Like, what would you do in China?
Dude, we need to do a Buddha
No,
video.
like if I were in China, I would like to see the martial arts competitions in Shanghai. That'd be amazing.
Really?
In China, what's their martial art in
Karate?
China? That's
No,
isn't that
no. It's-
Japanese?
Isn't it
mostly?
Wing Chun or whatever that one is?
I think Kung Fu. Yeah, karate is. I'm sure there's a lot of bleed over between the two, but
Yeah.
I thought karate was more Japanese, but fucking
Yeah, karate's a Japanese word.
judo is Japanese as fucking shit. That's where jujitsu comes from.
Yes.
That's how come I can mess you up, Fez, is because the Japanese did judo.
Can we
stand
try it
I
out?
can't believe, Fez. I'm worried about you spreading some just because of the language barrier. I'm worried about you spreading some horrible lies about the crew that aren't like,
here we
you know,
go.
just because of the language barrier. Like, are you going to be at a party drunk and just be like, Danny, he liked to choke me sometimes.
Dude, what the fuck, Fez?
I pass out and then something, I don't know.
Something like comes out of him and goes into me.
Dude, hey, Fez, for real,
I call it
though?
my friendship juice.
Dude, you know,
Gross.
Danny, I'm going to say this, but I think that I really believe this. If we just dressed him up like in like a leather assless chaps, like, and just sent him into the Abbey with like 3 drinks in him, he does get raped there.
Yeah.
Like there's no questions. Like some guy's just gonna be like, dude, are you gay? Let's do that. They're gonna think he's gay. And
I don't think they ask. They don't ask in the Abbey.
bro. They don't.
If you walk into the Abbey with leather assless chaps, are you a homosexual, sir?
They're not gonna ask. Dude, I really want to do that for a video, but that's so wrong. I don't want you to really get raped. I just think it'd be funny if some guy attempted to,
Yeah.
and then we stopped it. But it would be, come
What
on.
about you, Leo?
I'll go in there with assless chaps with you, bro.
Obviously, Leo would get assaulted.
Yeah,
but,
I would get assaulted.
But Fez, I think that at this point, like, whatever you can get, dude. Like, if you get raped by a guy, like, it counts.
At
you
least
know?
someone found you attractive.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Fuck
so
it.
good.
You've had sex. You could say you've had sex if you got raped by
I would live by. I'd rather be alone forever at that point.
Well, it's not like you'd have to date the guy. You could still be alone. But just psychologically, you could cross it off the list, you know?
I wonder how you would do like
Fuck you guys.
But for real. I'm curious. You never thought about just like maybe like you could start small. For example, like a happy ending massage place. Have you ever thought about doing that?
I had massages.
But like happy ending.
Yeah. What happened
Oh,
at the end of
happy
your...
ending.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They've never tried to touch your like willy
No.
afterwards.
I was only once. It was just a young lady that massaged me because she was practicing for school, and she gave me a coupon for her massage powder,
Jesus Christ.
and then I took it.
That's pretty... I think she might have liked you if she gave you a coupon. It was like, hey, come here, it's free.
Maybe
What race was she?
Spanish.
I did, Danny, when we were on a shoot, I took a picture of the place because, it piqued my interest, but it was a massage school and it was $25 massages. I was like, oh, that'd be...
I didn't pay a single
interesting.
thing.
Yeah, they'd
And I
have to
did
be
her-
very bold indeed to jerk you off on the training room floor.
Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy.
Dude, I got my haircut at one of those places once, and yeah, I bet a bunch of people are going to say, "Ooh, Daddy." Well, let me finish what I was going to say. I got my haircut at a Paul Mitchell training place.
I love
once,
those places,
with
dude.
like a chick who had only cut 6 heads of hair in her life, and here we go. Everybody at home is like, "Ooh, it looks like you still get your fucking haircut there, pussy." Which I say, screw you. but it was a terrible haircut, and it was still like with the tip, not that cheap.
Yeah. No, I go to
Hot
those
chicks
places. I go to those places on occasion because it's kind of a job to wash my hair, you know. So they just do it for you for like $15. And
Wait. It's easier to leave your home and go to a business and pay money to get your hair washed than to do it yourself.
Well, you know, yeah, in many ways. You know, I'll tell you why. Because, like, for example, if I'm going to wash my hair, first of all, a lot of hair's going into the drain. Might clog it. You know what I mean?
In hotel rooms, Leo, he's going to do two things. He's going to expose himself to you.
Yeah.
And he's going to shed all over the bathroom.
I shed everywhere. Yeah, it's just because I can't. My hair's so curly. I can't comb
That's not
it.
okay, dude. Those are not two good attributes.
You know what, dude? The only time I expose myself is on the road in a hotel room. What's wrong with that?
To Nico
nothing wrong with
mostly,
that.
but you save the
I miss
haunted
it.
mansions for me is when you expose
It
yourself.
was his birthday the other day. Should I just send him a random dick pic right now?
Yeah, you should. You should send Nico,
Should
our
I
former
send-
cameraman, a dick pic.
Nico just.
If he's drunk, he'll love it. If he's sober, he might be a little creeped out.
He's gonna love both of them.
Hit it, dude. Hit it. Yeah, do it right now. So we're going to see. We'll keep you guys posted on this. But Fez,
doing this for the
I do
boys.
want to come back, Fez. I was thinking about this. You said you were hanging out with Swolby and Saltine and you with some fashionista girls, which sounds dicey because you guys, especially Swolby and Saltine, like tend to get like a little non-PC when you're talking to women. And I could see them like hating you guys. But what happened?
No, actually, they were digging us.
Okay.
All we did
I
was
stand
the
corrected.
truth, which is, Solby's a rapper, Salting's a streamer, and I was just
Saltine, I did not know Saltine was a streamer.
No, I said Salting's a streamer. No, now he is.
Well, he does stream, but they were making characters, right? Like Saltine does stream, but he was like, "I'm a famous streamer," and Swolby was like,
Okay,
I'm a famous
that's
rapper.
great. Well,
and then
that's-
Fez, I think, was their manager or something like that.
That's okay. Usually I caution against those sorts of fibs, but I
mean, it
did
was-
tell a few in my own time, so I cannot
Yes.
hate.
So basically, I talked to them. I got their Instagram, by the way.
Did you hear about this? They all have false identities they assume when they go out.
Well, they were trying to help
False
Fez.
identity.
He's our
They were trying to do
All
the
right.
same bit we were doing.
All right.
It's the move for Fez. It's the move.
All right, I
It's
like
got to
it.
be the right lie, and I do think it has to
It
be in a
wasn't a
Latina.
lie.
It's got to be in a Latino world.
Actually, she was, if I remember correctly, she was Cherokee, Native American. Her friend was white, and we approached them and we talked to them. They look really cute. That the Cherokee girl, she was kind of heavy, so it seemed like a perfect fit for me. But I approached them and we.
You should have
started
been
the
like,
conversation.
this would be a good opener. Like, hey, you killed all the buffalo, but now you've become one.
Oh
she
my
would have fucking
God.
loved that.
You
Dude.
fucking asshole.
Dude, I do kind of love what Fez said though just now because it's almost like an Indiana Jones where you have to like replace like the little statue with something that weighs like the same amount. So like Fez is trying to find like another like heavy girl that he can like swap.
Yeah, that's
rematch.
nice. That's a good policy, Fez. You got to find that equilibrium of weight.
Yeah.
You weren't here for the pod last week, but the girl that the guy brought, probably, I think she'd be maybe interested in you.
Okay.
Why?
Well, we could all assume some things from that statement.
She
so.
ate. Stop it. We're not assuming anything. Why would you bring
She
that up?
Because you just brought it up after Austin was talking about a weight switch with
No,
Fez.
but that's not what we're. Yes, but I didn't say it explicitly.
Fez, do you weigh more than NBA?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
NBA would be, dude. You'd be if you're 300
Yeah,
pounds,
it's like
bro.
200
dude.
pounds. I'm 288.
How much do you weigh NBA?
I'm like 215.
Okay. Wow, that's I would have thought you weighed a little bit more.
Yeah,
You're a big
In
dude.
college, I was like 225, 230. Almost.
Yeah. A lot of that's dick too. A lot of that weight is dick.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
a lot of
Fez,
my
I
weight's
think you
nut.
should get on that scale though. Like I haven't gone for a week. I haven't been fat shaming you.
Yeah.
You said you're 288, but
Should we bring out the scale?
I think you should go step
Bring
on
it.
All right, let's bring it.
Yo, let's bring it.
So
Austin,
we're
go get it.
Austin is gonna retrieve the scale, and Leo, is this correct? You have sent a picture to.
I sent a dick pic to Nico. Yeah.
Were you erect?
Yeah, I was completely
That
erect.
is fucked
He
up,
responded. He responded.
What did he
Here
say?
it is.
Oh no.
He goes, dude, what the fuck? Ha ha ha. It's such a Nico cock.
You're right here.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck?
You know he had the high pitch going.
Oh man.
I missed that bastard.
I was telling, okay, we got Fez. Let's get that mic up there, Austin. And then we're going to come back to a little Nico reminiscing right now. Nice.
yeah.
But Leo, never fucking even dream of sending me in a wrecked
I'll
cockpit,
never
by
say,
the way.
dude. You would be disturbed. You would you would make it weird. If I did that to you, you would like not respond for like 5 days. I'd be like, bro, are we good? Are
I
we doing
would.
the pod on Monday? Like, what's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about one of our favorite sponsors that you guys absolutely love because you're making that money. PrizePicks. What is PrizePicks? It's America's #1 fantasy sports app with more than 3 million members. It's a lot of fun. I personally use it. I've been using it for basketball, although I don't even love watching basketball. But guess what? When I had a little something going with PrizePicks, it makes it 10 times more fun to watch the Final Four with your friends, which just happened. But now you got to look forward to playoff basketball. All right? So get in there, have some fun, get in on the playoff action, and win up to 100 times your money on PrizePicks as you and the world's best players take the game to a new level during basketball's postseason. All right, it begins April 20th, playing round April 16, 17, and 19. So get in there, check that out. It's really fun. You can also win 100 times your money on PrizePicks with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn 10 into 1,000 with basketball, hockey, college basketball, which is over now. But come on, guys. It's America's #1 fantasy sports app. Cool. The thing I like about it, you put in these things in 60 seconds. Everyone in this house is doing PrizePicks now. Really simple to use, where to the point where it's like borderline addictive to not put, like if you don't put in something when you're watching a game, I feel like an idiot now. You know what I mean? It offers injury insurance, guys. No other fantasy sports does this, so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return into the second, PrizePicks will have your back and not count that as a loss. Isn't that crazy? No, nobody else does that. They're giving us a great deal as always, and please check it out. If you do PrizePicks, you need to take advantage of their deal. Download the app today and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100. You put in a hundo, they're putting in a hundo, all right? That's a free hundo for you guys. Download the app today and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
Okay, we have a reading here coming from Fez.
Holy crap.
Nah. Put it on the hard ground. Put it over there.
We're getting 274. Leo's calling foul play. He thinks it's the carpet.
This is when, dude, Longneck was 60 pounds on this thing. I actually think he's 60 pounds.
Who did this? Who tuned this thing low?
There, get on there.
Long neck was 60 pounds.
Dude, he was 60
That's like a
pounds
dog
on there.
weight.
Exactly.
292.
Wow.
He went up.
How dare Fez, you knew about the carpet trick, didn't you?
Dude.
290 what?
292.
292. All right, Fez, what is that? That's like offensive lineman in the NFL?
Dang, wait.
Okay, well, we got to turn that around, Fez. We got to turn that around. A lot of people were saying in the video that a haircut and some weight training would be good for you.
Well, the haircut is fine, I guess. It is summer, so.
Any changes you
Almost.
can make, you just make those changes. Just,
Dude.
radical change. Fez, so the fashionistas that you were telling that you were a manager to 2 streamers, how'd that go? Continue. And then there's a fat
No,
Native
it went
American.
well. Like I said, I got the Instagrams. I offered them maybe any openings in the comedy show. If you have any.
I have a
showings.
date. Yeah, that's good. He has a cheap date to bring chicks to. And he actually came. Dude, you remember the good-looking fan of ours that was a stripper for a while?
Yeah.
He came with that same cute chick that he hangs out with,
Yeah.
and they just had Fez with them.
Oh, nice.
It was wild. So he like somehow bummed a ride for them, or he just hit him up and they brought him to the show.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Fez, were you trying to, double cross the dude and take his chick?
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
She was too young anyway.
She's like, I know who that girl is. She's a fan of the channel. She's like 23. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
It's not too young for you, bro.
Come on, dude.
What is going on, dude? Just because you're close to 40 now, you can't go for a college chick?
She's like got tattoos and runs her own business, and she's like
Yeah,
20s, in her 20s.
Yes.
She could handle.
All right, Fez, you're making excuses now. We're gonna trick you into fucking the donkey if you keep giving us these excuses. Seriously.
Okay, no, come
But
on.
have you ever heard the expression that all is fair in love and war? You should have been in the
but
backseat of the Uber.
I want to like meet girls at my age range.
Okay, fine, but
Okay, you mean girls with like a fucking girls who are like homeowners and who have careers where they're making like fucking 180 grand a year.
Maybe not.
all right, let's talk about this. If you want a 40-year-old chick, all right, your age, that is going to be into you, what you have to offer her right now, Fez?
Nothing.
It's a little tough. But a young girl, might be like, you know what? You're on a show. You're on the Leo Danny show.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
A fan.
It's a really big
honestly,
deal.
a fan could be the way to go. I mean, look at Rat Dick. I mean, he actually.
Oh my God.
With his feet, which one of our a fan made a clip of the foot smell thing. That was crazy. But like, we never show him, so it's kind of confusing. But it's still so funny. You almost throw up. I'm like, get it out. But with his foot fungus and that smell, he still was able to have sex with a girl that was like not that bad looking. You know what I mean?
Raposipam
Or
Indicament. Fez, yeah, you need to find a girl who's trying to fuck her way to me and Leo.
Yeah.
And you need to be the fill station at which she gets a couple gallons of unleaded before she gets to us.
Now, I'm going to tell you this line. I'm not telling you to use this line, but you should maybe use this line. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Hey, you want to see Danny sometime? First, you have to do something for me.
No.
He's like the mini boss. You have to
the
like.
He's the mini boss.
Mini boss. You have to
blow Fez.
finish the
Absolutely.
mini boss to
You
get
blow
to the main
Fez,
boss.
you might get an invite to the Patreon pod. I don't know.
Listen, Fez, this is rock and roll 101.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know how many road managers offered backstage laminates to groupies during Led Zeppelin's 73 tour?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, a lot of, this is just not even rock and roll. This is just standard business practice. There's always a middleman who gets his beak wet.
Yep.
It skims a little bit off the top.
Like in The Sopranos, they had a strip joint, right? A stripper bar that
Yeah.
they have, and then the guy that would run it, he would always get his ass beat by like the James Gandolfini character, Tony Soprano and stuff. But like on occasion when they had got a new stripper would come in, he would always be like, "All right, I got your fees this week, but you owe me a blowjob." And that was like his thing that he would always say to like the like a new girl. So
Fez, would you ever take a girl fan of the channel out to dinner, and then after you, I was going to say pay for the dinner, but
he can't pay for it. So
after you tell her you forgot your wallet and she pays for the dinner, would you ever use that Tony Soprano line that she owes you a blowjob?
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's good, because you'd probably be the worst guy on the planet if you did that.
Yeah.
What if he forgot his wallet?
and then ask for a blowjob. That's crazy, dude.
But if he got the blowjob, he's a legend.
That's
but
true.
that's kind of messed up. I mean, would you ever be like, you want to come to the Patreon pod and see Danny? You just have to do this. Would you ever do that? What do you mean?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh my God!
no.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's Fez. We need you to be the incorruptible soul.
No,
But
you can't do that.
But yeah, no, Leo brings up a good point though, dude, that the last thing you need to be trying to do is going for women who are in their 40s. Because women mature a lot faster than guys.
Yes,
So a woman who's 38,
Perfectly example right here.
fuck you. So a woman who's 38 is like spiritually 48.
Yeah, bro.
Like that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's why like chicks who are really hot and are like 21 and 22, I'll see them out with their boyfriends who are also like 21 and 22, and I'm like, that's a guy who's going to get his heart broken in 6
Yeah,
months.
poor guy.
Because she is drop dead and she has the very cream of the LA crop trying to vet her, and her boyfriend is a part-time lifeguard. Like, it is not going to last.
No.
That's why you got to, right now, you're into Pokemon cards and, like, snapping. So you got to,
Snapping?
I guess that means you got to get with a chick who's 3.
Oh, you sick fuck.
Well, you're into Pokemon cards and napping right now. I mean, what do you have in common with any other woman right now?
My
not?
sister's got
That's the
two
same
baby
thing.
girls, 2 twins.
Oh man,
They take a lot of
Come
naps,
on,
dude.
don't fucking do that. That's fucked up.
Well, they're my fucking
We're
family,
messing
asshole.
around.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just they take a lot of naps, dude. I'm trying to figure out like what age group you're best suited to right now, and based on your hobbies, Pokemon and napping,
yeah.
and eating,
Oh, napping.
Yeah, chicken
and
nuggets.
shitting, and yeah.
Right, because it's so
Would you consider shitting one of your hobbies?
You fucking asshole.
That is a fat joke. So I'm sorry, but why is it that always the fat guy is the one shitting or farting? If there's this fart in a room and the fat guy's there, it's like
Because
it's a full.
funny.
It is. But listen, what is your plan going forward though? You have to have some kind of plan. You know what I mean? Like
Never
you can't.
think about it.
All right. Well, how about getting a car, for example, or learning how to drive? Learning how to drive is a good move. Yeah. Dude, we should teach him how to drive.
Yeah, I think start by playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I
Then
did play Mario Kart.
okay, now it's time to move up to Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
You play Gran Turismo, it's
I
more
did
realistic.
Gran Turismo too.
Better physics, more like actually
yes,
driving.
yes.
And then after that, like I don't know, maybe he buys the little wheel that you can play with in your living room. And then he's
no,
ready
you
to drive.
You need the full setup and like the shift changing thing. You need the whole thing.
That'd be cool.
Do you think he needs any sort of like stilt so he can reach the gas pedal?
Still, I think I'm good in that department.
Yeah, I think you're good too. NBA, how you been, man?
I've been good. Just, enjoying life.
Hell yeah.
I've been around the past few weeks, but good to be back.
I heard you've been going on some dates, hanging out with some chicks.
Yeah, I've been doing well on the dating apps recently.
Okay. Tell me about that. I've thought about it for myself in LA.
Uh,
I think you did good for that, Danny.
Danny, you think they'd let you in Raya? They denied me, of course, but
You're a shady bastard. I don't know. Well, let's talk to NBA about it.
no,
Well,
no.
And then we'll
Are
do-
you on Raya by chance?
I've been on Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. I've had the most success on Hinge so far.
Hinge seems to be the leader of the pack right now.
It's
It's
the
where all the
best.
hotter chicks.
yeah,
Are.
there's a lot of hot
A
chicks.
lot
on
of
there.
people at the shows meet on Hinge.
Yeah, I've seen some hot chicks with some guys that they met on Hinge, and the chicks are like wife material.
Oh, yeah.
Which wife material? What is that, like a 7.5 and up?
Yeah, it's 7.5 and up. And it looks like she has some kind of a fitness thing going
Yeah.
for long term. Good looks. A girl has to kind of like working out. That's just the truth. Fez, keep that one in mind.
So you've been on Hinge, and what's the move? What's the NBA mic opener?
Yeah.
NBA mic opener. I've had a prompt on my Hinge profile now. It says I want a girl that talks too much.
Ooh,
And girls love talking a lot.
bro, that's genius.
Yeah,
They
and
all like talking.
so
to
they
us.
usually will like reply to that.
Yeah.
But then usually I go from there. I try to get a date or plan something out like immediately, or just move off the app if like they like look good enough.
Smart.
To text?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the text. And then
So you're not associated with all the other scumbags they're talking to on there.
no asking for Snapchats.
Right.
Even an Instagram follow. I don't really want to do that either.
Instagram follow. I'm trying to think about that because for me personally, I don't know if my YouTube thing is a liability or an asset, but it is the reality of the situation. So it's probably better just to get that out on the table and let the girl take it or leave it. For me personally, but
yeah, dude. I mean, me and Danny probably run into this too. If I meet a girl out in the world and she seems like a nice young lady and we hit it off, when she finds my little Instagram page or does a little Google. She might
Leo DeTavio
never
accused of
talk-
sexual harassment in the
She'll
year
just never-
2019.
Read the article, bitch. Read it. I said you need my big dick in 2010. Okay, but the thing is like, yeah. So then they're gone. I'm gone. I'm done. So it's like,
you think any girls who are a size queen see that? They're like, oh, at least he's got a big dick.
I think there's definitely. I think girls that like our channel probably think like that, but not so much, not so much in the real world.
I'll give girls on the dating apps my Instagram like only if they like ask for it because like sometimes they'll want your Instagram just so they can kind of investigate you.
Yeah, I tried to give you some free clout, dude, and you didn't accept it. You're the only one that didn't because it's
what do you
Wee
mean?
Man accepted the invite, dude. In the picture with Wee Man, me, you, Danny, I asked you to be a part of that. So then your Instagram would just like
Way to go, Austin.
it would go on your page. It's got 7,000 likes. You
You're
should
an
probably
idiot.
Can I do it now?
You
I've
could do
never
it now.
done
It's too late.
You
We
could do
rescinded
it
the offer. Uninvite him.
Yeah,
Uninvite him.
I'm gonna uninvite you.
No,
Fuck
I'm
you.
gonna do it right
You better
now.
fucking do it, dude.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, look at your request from me, dude, on your Instagram. You should be able to do it.
So NBA, you get off the app, which I agree that you go to text and then you're very hasty. Not hasty makes it sound like it's a bad thing, but you're quick to set something up so that this isn't in la la land still. Like you make it concrete.
Yeah, I try to see their vibe. A lot of the times the girls are kind of like flaky or not really like looking to. They just want to talk, get like an Instagram follow, do something.
Yeah,
But,
get their ego validated.
You can definitely tell the girls that were like want to like meet and stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to like kind of put the girls in like their categories, I guess.
Sure.
And then then I usually make some plans, and then
What kind of plans are we talking about for the first date mostly?
I've gotten sushi. I've gotten yogurt. I've just hung out at my place too.
That's aggressive.
I'm pretty
they were down.
lax. Yeah. I try to get it back at my place, of course. But
Yeah.
You try to get that as the date.
somewhere in Long Beach would be nice. Yeah.
So
You can get it back to your place.
I'm going to throw this out there for the young men.
course.
I've told Leo this move. It's the shadiest move there is for a first date. There was a guy that I read his PDF. His name was Paul Janka. And his entire theory was that women work on a disqualifying paradigm and men work on a qualifying paradigm. What does that mean? It means that men qualify women. In our head, all we do is come up with reasons to bang them. She's got a nice ass, nice tits. Oh my God, those are some blowjob lips if I've ever seen them. It's just all we want is to have sex. Women, until you have had sex with them, they are looking for red flags. They're looking for their icks, is now the common idiom.
Got a lot of them.
So if they come to your place and there's a shit ring around your toilet and your bed's not made and you're like Dino and you got half a mattress.
Why does he still have half a minute? It's been a year or something.
Those are all going to trigger a woman's disqualifying paradigm.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just say something about what you do for a living or your ex-girlfriend. Women are complex animals. The point is, it's a minefield you're wading through. But once you've made love to a woman, women are looking to now justify their sex act.
Yep.
They don't want to think they're whores. They want to... Suddenly, they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. That's why, like, once you hook up with a girl, usually the ball is in your court as to whether or not you want to date her.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty easy once you've hooked up with a girl. Usually when you're like, hey, I had a great time, you're going to receive a, hey, I had a great time back. You want to hang out again later this week? Yeah, I want to hang out again later this week. Suddenly they're like, his cock was only 1.5 inches long, but, he really ate my pussy well. And there was that shit ring in his toilet, but, he says he has aspirations to be a famous Yu-Gi-Oh streamer. Mm-hmm. Maybe he'll have more money to hire a maid someday. Mm-hmm. So Paul Janka, to bring it on home here, his theory was, I need to have sex with women as soon as possible.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I do agree.
So let me just say what his move was, because it's the shadiest fucking move ever. He would schedule drinks or dinner with chicks, and he would give them the address of his apartment. They would get there like, oh, hey, is this the restaurant? And he'd be like, no, I left my shoes upstairs. I need to go grab them real quick. Want to come up? I'll make you a drink. And the idea was just to get him up into his apartment and start pouring drinks, or just get him up there and hang out and watch a movie and just try to get down to business as soon as possible before his bullshit started stinking.
I mean, that's kind of what NBA Mike's doing in a way, right? I mean,
yeah, somewhat. I mean, I live by myself, so I can keep it pretty clean.
Nice.
So it's usually they pretty much know what they're getting into when they pull up, though.
Yeah.
Do they? Do you advertise?
I got catfish recently too.
You got catfish?
How'd that go?
Fat girl, was she skinny in the picture?
Wait, but I want to I want to hear about the catfish. But when when you say that fucking chicks know what they're getting into, is your bio BBC looking to throw down on some white slit?
No, I was thinking the same thing, because it's like, dude, we're all jealous of the ability of a black man to have their very own style of game. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard there was a comedian that used to do like how a black guy could just go up to a girl and be like, "Hey, baby, you smell like peaches," but imagine Danny saying that to a girl. Oh, it's over. Like, you smell like peaches.
But dude, even guys though, I was just hanging out with Ethan from Sus Dudes.
Yeah.
In Sacramento, and him and I were hanging out at a Target, and he was going up to chicks running pickup lines, and they were all super whack, really hey, I think I've seen you before in my dreams.
Oh God.
Shit like that. And I was like, dude, just go up and say something interesting. See this? And I pointed to one of the models they had in the women's underwear section. She was obese. I was like, go up to a chick and ask why all the fucking models are fat.
That's funny.
That's a way better pickup line. And he did that, and of course the chick started dying laughing and gave her his phone number.
Yeah, there we go.
So but we need to talk about the catfish.
Yeah. But also, is there a world where can you just turn on like, hey man, you're having a good time? Because like I had a black friend who used to be a stripper, and he told me straight up like, there's a lot of white women and Latinas and everything that just like it's like their fantasy to like sleep with a black guy one time. So you do get a lot of the one time,
more than one time,
or more than one time. But what I'm saying is like you are kind of like like you're a sort of a fantasy women want to try. I don't know. Is there something to that?
Yeah, I think there is. But I mean, I'm probably not that.
But you're 7 feet tall, bro. What are you talking about? You probably are that.
Yeah, I think they do want like a tall guy. I think that's probably. I'm not gonna say maybe it's more like the black thing necessarily.
Sure.
Because I can get a blacker guy than me, of course.
It'd be funny if there was a sliding scale and you could like fucking rate yourself.
Idris is, who is like the blackest guy? Probably like Akon is pretty. I would say he's one of the blacker guys around, and a huge pimp apparently, just a giant pimp.
Pull up
Is he in
Antoine
Africa still?
Dixon, the skater
he is,
Antoine Dixon, Austin.
I heard he's doing well.
But so tell us about the catfishing NBA, Mike. While Austin pulls up Antoine Dixon,
dude.
he's like the
gonna be a
blackest guy
billionaire,
ever.
dude.
I hope she's not seeing this, but I don't think she would. But I'm actually like still talking to her.
You're still talking to her, a girl you got.
I'm still talking to her. She was like 25, I think.
Go to skating with Antoine Dixon, like the fourth one. Is that Moose? Is that our boy Moose, friend of the channel, dude?
I think it is. Dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
That video's blowing up, by the way. The skate video, it's got like,
I love that video.
yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's got like 330,000 views.
Mitch is a fan of that video too.
It's blowing up, dude. It's fucking. Let's see. We're gonna get to your catfish story. I'm sorry, NBA. I didn't
you're
interrupt
good.
you, man. Yeah, I think that's the
freaking
shot we
skate
used for
park.
the thumbnail.
And it just happens to be like
Find
all the pros
Antoine
go.
Dixon, dude. He used to be so black. He'd get arrested all the time. He would just like get wasted drunk on skate tours. Did Moose clickbait us, dude? There he is. There he is.
Damn, man. I hate warming up, dude. It sucks.
Oh, we gotta mic him, dude.
It would be hard, or do you feel like, well,
That's the thing, though. Is like when I don't try, it doesn't get more views. When I try really hard, you
You
get
can pause it,
no views.
Austin. He had really good hard flips too, which are like the blackest trick in skateboarding. A hard flip has so
Why
much
is that?
steez.
You just jump high as
You need
fuck.
to jump high.
Yeah, seriously. Like you do need fucking hops to hard flip, and every black skater always has like a hard flip that's insanely beautiful. Just like pull up Kareem Campbell doing a hard flip. Oh, look at that steez, dude.
Damn.
That is the blackest trick in skateboarding.
They're just
Oh
elevating,
my
dude.
god, that's a ghetto bird. It's a-
Elevating.
Yeah, because
fucking-
he did the little twist at the end.
yeah, hard flip 180. All right, so you got catfish NBA.
Yeah, she was like 25 or so. Another like one of the chicks who just you can tell when they really, really want it when they like message you like, hey, like do you want to like hop on FaceTime and shit. I like never FaceTime too, and she got me on the FaceTime. I can tell that she was a little bit big. But
Do you mind? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I mind.
Be honest now.
I say I mind, but I still did it.
of course.
I still did it, and she came back the next week too.
Rat
Hell
pussy
yeah.
style big?
No, no.
You're an asshole. God damn it.
Okay, so when you say she came over, like, you don't have to dox this girl, but what generally happened with
She said that she's before this. She planned to come to my house maybe like a couple days before. She like came home like late. Didn't decide to come. I was like, didn't really sweat it. Whatever. She said that she didn't have sex on the first date too. Wasn't even really expecting.
Did that turn out to be true?
Of course not. Who says that?
That
If you
is
say that, it's clearly gonna happen.
that's
Gonna
true.
happen. Yeah, it's funny when a girl says that. It's like, dude, if she's thinking about it, then it's probably gonna happen.
That is true. That seems to be a
always
universal. Write that down, Fez. That's true for the future. If a girl says she's not, well, wait
a second.
In your case,
No, wait a second, dude. Also, Fez is gonna be like, there was a girl and she said no, and I said yes.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
That's what Donnie said.
Fez, if her eyes are really big, Fez, and she has her hands held out,
No. No, okay.
that's.
Nah, you always gotta ask for consent, Fez, all right?
Oh,
she's gotta say yes.
So NBA, tell me, what's your move? What's your escalation? What's your phase shift? How do you go from sitting there watching a movie like, oh yeah, Keanu Reeves, he's a good actor. How do you go from there to like,
I I'd say I generally have pretty bad escalation, like in public settings, like at bars and stuff like that.
It's harder.
Just to close. But we were chilling in the house. We were just like sitting on the couch, kind of just put my arm around her, start grabbing the thigh a little bit, maybe something like that, and then you get closer, and then she ended up just grabbing me though. That was how that one ended.
Hell yeah.
What part of you did she grab?
My neck, and just kind of threw me on top of her.
Oh, wow.
Good, because if it was vice versa, he would have had some spinal problems. Sounds like a big bitch.
So, Danny, is there a part of you that says when NBA Mike says like, yeah, when girls come up, they know what they're getting into or whatever? Do you think just he's getting gnarly on it? He's just getting real black on him, dude. Just
do you
like,
ever
hey,
put
man,
on a
what
character
up?
a little bit?
Hey, what up, babe?
I don't. I do sometimes, like over like the dating app, like messages.
Sure.
I mean, just to be like, just to act like maybe just like turn it up a little bit.
Sure.
I tend to notice the messages that get like the best responses from the chicks always seems to be the one that you're like, should I send it, or like even like hesitant about. Those are always the ones that are best to send.
Chicks, dude,
I agree with that.
It's so annoying because in the age of Me Too, every guy is like super guarded. Leo, I know this never affected you, mister. You need my big dick. But like every guy is guarded about what they send on text. I know I am, but 100% chicks are arguably dirtier than us.
They're dirty, dude.
So
Especially
dirty
nowadays. And I think there's a porn problem with them too. I don't think anybody talks about it because they don't. But dude, every girl watches porn like heavily. I don't know if they.
I don't know if that's true.
I have yet to meet.
I think they just lie about it.
About a quarter of women self-report that they watch porn versus, I don't know,
A quarter of women
90.
is still a lot, though.
A quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember how often they said they watch it. I'm just telling myself it's not a lot because I don't want them being exposed to those giant cocks, dude. I don't want them even knowing those things exist.
I've had girls tell me about certain porn stars that have very average cocks that they really like and that they watch a lot.
I don't know any porn stars with very average cocks.
Apparently,
There's a
chicks
guy.
mainly watch lesbian porn, so there's
Good.
no cock at all.
Good. Maybe they're watching trans porn. That's
That's
Yeah.
fucked, dude. You find out your chick watches trans porn all
that's
the
a
time.
lot. It's a lot to unpack, dude. I used to say this a lot. I think I said it in one of my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu videos. I told a kid this. But if you're watching a trans video where a trans chick with a dick fucks another chick, it's okay. Because there's nothing gay there.
That's super heterosexual, yeah.
It's super because there's an extra pair of tits.
Yep.
There's an extra pair of tits.
Yep.
So NBA, did you throat fuck this girl?
Oh my god.
No, I did not. I did not throw fuck her. No, but
you wear a condom?
she did give some great head though.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I wore a condom.
You work on them smart. There
For the
are
blowjob? No. Okay.
Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, there you got to know when it's right to unwrap, and usually the answer to when it's right to unwrap is she Asian? Or that's the
I think when
question.
if she has a good job and she makes like, I think if good family or good job can go either way. Like if her dad would gill her if she gets pregnant, which is a lot of, there's a lot of Middle Eastern girls that might favor that, or even white girls. But
Yeah.
or if they make a lot of money too, it seems like they don't want to give that up because it's like then they know they're gonna have to go on like maternity leave and like also like the kid's gonna be expensive. So I feel like girls that make a lot of money are.
Yeah. It sounds like Mrs. Big Girl Catfish. Yeah, you got to wear a condom with her.
Fez, nothing like
Yeah.
filling up a chick, dude, with your own very own semen, dude. And one day you're gonna do that.
Until then, you can use mine.
then, yeah.
You can just put it in the baby bottle and you can kind of insert it.
He's like, hold up, I'm about to come. Pulls out, grabs a bottle of your juice.
Oh my god, he would do it.
Oh
dude.
my God. What if dude, what if we had like a Genghis Khan style hustle where we just had a bunch of underlings putting our jizz in?
Scott a genius, dude. Fuck it. As long as we're not paying for him at the end.
Leo's
of the day,
like
you know what I mean?
selling his you and Leo are like selling your genetics.
We could. I mean, I feel like a sperm bank would be happy to have us.
I don't know. I got rejected in college from a sperm bank.
But wait, were you
Why?
like smoking or anything, or like would
No,
they?
no.
Why did they reject you?
So you needed to know a lot about your family history. I didn't do any fucking research. So I was just like, oh yeah, grandfather on my mother's side died by musket wound. Like just that's the kind of shit I was putting in. And then you had to write down all your sexual partners.
Oh.
But it only gave you 4 spaces.
Oh.
So, like, I obviously lied and said I had exactly 4 sexual partners, like, at age 23 in my senior year of college, which is fucking horseshit. But yeah, I had to jerk off once in a little room with, like, some 15-year-old fucking FHM magazines, and then the sample didn't take. So I had to come back and beat off again.
And they never paid you for that.
Never paid me
That's
for my
insane.
labor.
You got hustled, dog.
Insane.
What if the
got
fucking
hustled.
receptionist just liked me and she just fucking funneled it all into her own cunt?
Oh, dude, I've fantasized about what happened at it. Well,
She will
it's
say
Stifler.
that she got the prize in the end.
That's right. That was a compliment, right, Fez? She got the prize.
There's
Yeah,
that
hell yeah.
Fez that you've probably, I don't know if you ever saw, I think it's Euro Trip or one of those movies, but it's the Stifler character. It's the guy that plays Stifler. He asked
American
for help.
Pie.
It's not American Pie. It's he asked for help at one of those jerk off clinics, and then the nurse comes in.
Road
and puts-
Trip.
Road Trip. There we go. See, I knew he. Damn, you really.
Is
you
Road
knew it was
Trip,
up.
is Road Trip the one where there's like the lead actor is like a foot shorter than the lead woman? It's a weird. It's kind of hard to believe.
But anyway, the woman comes in and then makes him come from anal stimulation.
Oh man,
Yeah, that would
did my
be
fantasy
your-
just get brought up?
It's your fantasy. We should probably pull it up, dude. Road Trip. I guess sperm bank scene. It's pretty funny the way.
Copyright hit.
Yeah. It would it.
Yeah, we don't.
There,
need it.
never mind, dude.
Just
It's pretty funny.
We
Scene.
painted a good enough picture right there. We painted a good
maybe on the Patreon podcast. Check that out.
picture. So NBA, I'm curious about getting on the dating apps. The reason I don't want to get on the dating apps is I feel like it'll be an addiction. I feel like it'll be a new social media app I'll want to spend time on. Does it get addicting?
I'd say I broke up with my girlfriend. I hopped on the apps. I was pretty much addicted for like a week. I mean, just swiping on girls is insane.
Yeah, and chatting with girls, it gets addicting.
At the touch of a finger, it's
You never
crazy.
know when like that super hot one's coming too, right?
But you'll naturally tire yourself out. You can't talking to 20 girls in a day is insane. But yeah, I mean, I just try to stay consistent,
Yeah, you got it.
stay on it for a couple weeks and see what happens.
Okay. So you got catfished. Any other good success stories?
Seeing a couple other chicks. Some from before. I've had the chance to meet with too. Mm-hmm. But
Do you ever fall
nothing too
for? I
crazy.
mean, my problem was when I would go out in the dating world, like I would like something about a girl, and then I would just be like, but it's never gonna work out. You know what I mean? And then it's kind of just like depressing sometimes. You know, like at some point you're like, when am I gonna just never see this girl again? Is it today?
Wait, why did you know it wasn't going to work out?
I just like, I don't know. Like, for example, a lot of girls really open up and they'll start like, I don't know. They'll be like, yeah, and just like I just went on this trip with like Dan Bilzerian and his guys, and we just had a crazy time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, cool, you're awesome. That's cool. Well, let's have fun tonight, baby. Hell yeah. But it's like, I'm not going to date this girl, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, when do I have to just be like, well, I guess it's never gonna work out this time. So that's when I start douching up myself. Like, I'm a sex addict. I can't.
Yeah.
I can never be monogamous ever. It sucks, but you know, like it's. I mean, you know, life is short. Life is finite. You know, we're going to that bit.
Do you do that noise? You know what was tripping me out? I was listening to the Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco podcast.
Dude, that guy's killing it right now, man.
It's a good show. But dude, Shannon Sharp said that like he could see a chick he was dating because he still dates and he's like fucking great shape, rich, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But he was saying that like if he saw a girl he was dating on Pornhub, he said that wouldn't necessarily be a deal breaker. What? Dude, he's like, and it kind of made me wonder. For me, that would be a fucking deal breaker.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be a fucking deal breaker. But like, at what point is your ego and your insecurity just making the decision for you about what is actually like a girl's healthy, normal sexual experimentation?
I think, unfortunately, mine's skewed because of the way I grew up, and also just because I think it's definitely just the way the way I grew up. But you know, it's
Because you're a shady, insecure bastard.
I'm a shady, insecure bastard.
We
But
all are, though. We fucking all are.
But like,
We all are.
Is it okay for a girl to go? I mean, I don't know. If you're like in love with this chick, but like she banged 2 guys on one spring break.
That's
in college.
Yeah, that is.
It's kind of gnarly.
How big
right?
are their dicks? If we was gonna
one
bring
guy was it was there. She was rich, so her spring break was in fucking Italy, and one guy had a big ass
wait,
uncircumcised
this
cock.
you're the chick you were talking to?
No, I'm saying hypothetical.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know how I would get all that information.
Well, she told you she was drunk.
or one of her friends was on ecstasy.
He had a
listen,
really nice
Kirsten.
He had a really nice chick. She always talks about that guy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I feel like I just brought this up on this pod, but one of my exes told me she banged a black guy with a huge cock in France, and that was like at the height of my insecurity, and that really fucked me up. So yeah, I probably that Leo, like. It would be one thing if she told me she went on spring break to a situation where there was like a lot of girls doing slutty stuff, but I need the mystery to be preserved.
Yeah.
I can't hear about the big cock, and especially the uncircumcised big cock.
Right.
It's really the uncircumcised more than the big that's the deal breaker for me. Because I just any guy who has an uncircumcised cock is just like infecting my woman.
It's your fantasy, by the way.
There we go.
Okay, so there's that. But I think girls are better off kind of keeping those things on the secret. If you're one of the 1% of the girls that watch this, like, dude, like, keep those things a secret from your guy. Like, probably just never tell them that you bang 2 guys in a day or something. I don't know. It's not that it's wrong.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's not that it's wrong for you to do, but it's for his psyche. It's like some biological thing. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, Fez doesn't understand yet, but one day he will.
Why not just keep that to yourself?
Yeah.
And I totally understand why a chick, because I've been in with a certain Persian Jewish guy I know.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of double team scenarios.
Right.
And now he's retired, he's engaged, and there really haven't been any since. I feel like Derek Jeter or fucking A-Rod retired, and I'm just out there fucking shortstop just by myself.
Bro, you're by yourself now, dude.
It sucks, man.
You need a new buddy, but it
Fez?
kind of takes a long time for you to feel comfortable with a guy to do that.
That
shit.
makes it sound so gay.
It's kind of gay.
That makes
It is
sound
kind of
so
gay. So it is. It is.
But I get, like, a lot of chicks liked that, and I get why they would like it. It's just like asking a guy, would you want to fuck 2 chicks at once instead of one? Like, I'll give it a spin.
Every girl's down, probably.
But
they just hope it's like a good-looking pair, which you guys are. You guys are pretty good-looking guys.
There's no reason, because all that's going to do is make your guy insecure. It'd be the same as a guy telling his girlfriend, like, man, this one chick I was banging, banging's an inappropriate word. This one chick I was tagging out my sophomore year of college, incredible tits. It's sort of like you saying that, which is equally barbaric and not cool.
What's helped me, because I'm sick and I really get jealous of even when girls don't have much of a history. But what helps me is thinking about some of the guys that I look up to. For example, I heard, this is all speculation, but like I heard that Jeter's chick might have banged like this other celebrity because a guy grew up with her. And I was like, all right, so even Jeter, the greatest guy, like when she was like young, she was banging like a 40-year-old guy when she was like 18, you know what I mean? And like, that's slutty of her, but like, whatever, like Jeter loves her, whatever. Then there's another one, Gosling. Dude, Eva Mendes, like I heard from so many older people in Hollywood that she like used to just fucking, allegedly by the way, rip just a ton of cocaine at parties and bang every guy there.
Well, that is quite the allegation.
You know what I mean? And anyway,
I love, it was going to be horrible when Leo was like, I heard she used to fucking.
Dude.
The way you led in with that fucking with a G.
Dude. But like, can you imagine?
G fucking.
Imagine being married to a chick and then you're just like, you find out that she might have let 10 guys fucking fuck her at a party.
It's tough, man. I like to think that as we get older, I mean, I guess maybe this doesn't hold true, but as I get older, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better about that. The more life experience I have. But yeah, what you need to ask yourself is this chick's sexual behavior indicative of deep emotional issues? Because that's when it becomes relevant. If she went to Cabo and banged 2 guys over the course of the trip and you hear about it, obviously that's not pleasant, but it's not really relevant to the health of your relationship. However, if she goes out on a houseboat on Lake Havasu and the entire lacrosse team from ASU anal fucks her,
it's a little gnarly.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
I think a fucking stepdad might have put on a clown mask and sodomized her in her youth if she's reenacting that behavior.
If she refers to herself as a puck slut and routinely has orgies with hockey players, which is a thing, by the way. There's so many girls that just love to get like trains ran on by the entire hockey team.
Well, at least those guys don't strike me as big cock guys. I mean,
they're 6'4", but they're giant.
They're all white. They're all white. They're all white. And I'm sorry to stereotype. You're not helping the stereotype either. We asked NBA about his cock. He's like, oh, it's big. Yeah.
No, he said he could do OnlyFans. He said he'd mess with that shit. Nah, your parents would hate you though, right? I mean, would they care?
No, I think they would.
Yeah.
Then again, though, I feel like I'm kind of like my own person in a way. So
it's nice.
Just wear like a Yankees hat really low. They won't notice you. I was
50 Cent look, bro. The Yankee hat. Yeah.
The guy who cuts my hair, fucking Paul Mitchell training school. Your hair looks like shit. Who cuts your hair, Danny? A fucking hobo with a fucking nail file?
How much are you paying for the haircuts nowadays?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, because more people are gonna talk shit.
But like the guy who cuts my hair is dope, and he used to like work with a lot of NBA players and shit. 'Cause he's like a fashion stylist too, and he knows like Kobe. Dude, he's got like dirt on every NBA player. Like he tells me all these stories about not Kobe, but like other NBA players in the Philippines just going wild. And he says that like a couple of the chicks he messes around with who are like total jersey chasers, they say that like that they have a saying that like all pro athletes have tiny dicks. Which is like, I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, like that's girls say like all NBA players have small cocks. And I was like, I love what I'm hearing. I don't believe it, but I fucking love it.
There's no way
They're probably
Kevin
taking
Garnett, dude.
enhancements, no?
Dude, I'll still never forget.
Wait, let's explore Fez's. Fez hasn't chimed in a while, and I want to hear his theory here.
No, I feel like most athletes today take enhancements. They say they don't, but they do.
Does that make your cock smaller?
Yes.
Dude, Canseco, who's the father of steroids in baseball, says that it makes your cock bigger, but your balls do shrink. But he says your cock gets bigger.
That'd be great for me, dude. I need to get on roids.
Yeah, honestly,
I need to get on fucking roids, bro.
It bounces you out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I need that.
Dude, yeah, honestly.
That'd
yeah.
be fucking solid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you actually would be a perfect guy to be on roids because you have super low body fat, and all you would need is like, you would be like fucking 200 pounds. It'd be kind of fucked up, honestly.
Yeah, and I did a couple.
Jiu-jitsu, you'd be fucking gnarly.
I'd stomp some fuckers, dude, in my cock.
You might kill someone.
Cubic
You're kinda
centimeters.
angry.
What?
You have some anger inside. You might kill someone.
I fucking, who knows, dude? If I got that roid rage, dude. Fez,
Fez,
one day
bro?
I just can't understand Fez.
Yeah,
And I'm
you're
like,
like, shut
what was that, Fez? He's
What?
like, you are the scientific makeup of the
analytics?
the analytics of the slushy machine and like Gengar, the Poke. And I just lose it and fucking start beating the shit out of Fez.
Dude, it's got to be a testament to that NBA Mike. At least, like he probably spends more time or a good amount of time with Fez. How'd you know that it was psychedelic? The word he was using for it was just a matter.
could barely hear it, and then he said like something. I was like analytic, and like the end of that, and the mushrooms.
Right.
I was like, did he mean psychedelic?
Okay, yeah. So it's just like that's funny, man.
Fez, was it too taxing for you to hold the microphone? You've just completely surrendered it.
Sure, sorry.
There we go. It looks like Fez was just spent, like that was his set of deadlifts.
It's hard to hold it the whole time. Dude, what if he tries to get some money from like the government for like his elbow hurting from holding the mic? Dude, he's like, my elbow is tendinitis.
I think it's either tendinitis or carpal tunnel.
Nah, he calls everything analytics, dude. He's like, I have analytics on my elbow.
I think sometimes I play a lot of Sonic in my thumbs.
Oh, yeah.
My thumbs get sore. Dude, I've been sleeping on the floor because I guess like I'm trying to troubleshoot my back pain. I went to like a physical therapist up in Sacramento. My back's been kind of fucked up. And one of the things that might be going on is I got this really like cushy bed that's like, I mean, it's not that expensive of a mattress. It's just like a really soft foam one though.
No, those don't work. You have to get a number bed.
Yeah, fucking Fez knows. Fez has back pain. But
There's a lot of good stuff, bro. I used to have a little back pain, and I'm telling you, the barefoot shoes kind of helped me with
my
that.
person said that.
Yeah?
My physical therapist said I gotta get barefoot
Science,
shoes.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barefoot shoes. Shoes are not, I mean, humans have been walking around in one posture for hundreds of thousands of years. That's flat-footed.
Right.
And when you like start tilting up even just a little bit with a half inch of rubber, that completely throws your spinal and like hip alignment out of whack.
All you got to do to like figure out that things need to change. Is just like look at old people walking. Like there's so many people like there's an 80-year-old in my class and he's a big guy like me and he wears these boots and like he's like struggling to walk. And I'm always thinking like, damn, I mean, you can't tell an 80-year-old to put on barefoot shoes, but I'm like, it would help him a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he can barely walk and it's like, you know, even my grandfather, he was a big guy too, and it's like, dude, he was having trouble walking in his 80s, and dude, it's all that orthotics bullshit. Nah, it's like barefoot shoes is what you need. But walking barefoot is actually makes your heel bigger. It makes your literally your foot more healthy.
Does it do anything to your dick?
I mean, yeah, you know what? Maybe your legs probably look. No, I don't know. I don't think that would help even any aesthetic with your penis. No. Me and NBA Mike talk about barefoot shoes because he's probably. I mean, you're a big dude.
Yeah, I've been looking into the barefoot stuff for a minute now.
It's just the problem is your foot's 15.
I wear like a 16 for basketball shoes, but
Okay.
like a 15 casually, just easier to find most of the time.
Jesus.
Did you get any yet or no?
No, I plan on getting some of the zeros though.
Nice.
Yeah,
Or Vivo.
Or Vivo. Yeah.
When I was in SAC after my physical therapy appointment, I was walking around barefoot, like when I was going for walks, or like working out a little bit on a playground. But yeah, in LA, you can't chance the actual barefoot. You can't raw dog LA, dude.
no hell. No.
You can't raw dog the LA
That is
streets.
an infection waiting to happen.
Yeah, or HIV from
Yeah,
a
you
needle.
literally could get. Yeah.
So I understand that these two were going to like roast battle or something.
Yeah, I had this plan set up. I'm not going to let Fez know because we're going to do it again some other time. But it ended up being like, yeah, I was going to have Fez roast them roast each other, and Fez, of course, did not prepare. But that is always. Wait, he did a couple? All right. Well, if you guys want to go, I mean, I'm down to hold the cam and we could like stand up like it's stand up. You know what I mean? Like make it a little. And then you have to be the judge of who wins.
Well, we can co-judge. I love this. Let's adjourn for a second. I'm going to take a wee.
Yeah, me too.
And then we'll come back and we'll discuss this.
Roast battle time. Welcome, everybody, to the first annual Leo and Danny Show Roast Battle. Yeah. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I was originally, not going to lie, I was going to set up Fez and we're going to have a really crazy professional comedian come in here. But instead, it's going to be Fez versus NBA Mike. Now, who wants to go first? I think you got to I think we got to flip a coin or something.
Yeah.
How about
Fez
this?
always has
Rock,
coins.
paper, scissors. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, here we go.
One,
They're about to throw. Fez, they both throw scissors. Fez wins with a paper over a rock. It looks like NBA was trying to delay his throw to get an unfair advantage.
Yeah,
She
of
was
course.
going 1, 2, 3.
I mean, if you
or if he was
don't-
going 1, 2, 3.
You-
shoot.
you still
don't-
lost NBA.
If you don't try to cheat on rock, paper, scissors against Fez, you're an idiot. So
Sure.
So listen, all right, Fez, you're up. You go one joke at a time. That's the rule. You go one joke, and then we will react to it, and then he responds. That's how it works, okay?
Got it.
All right.
Into the mic, Fezzy.
Okay, into the mic, Fez, and I presume you prepared for this. I gave you 24 hours or more. Gave you like 48 hours to do this.
Alright. Yo, NBA Mike, when you go to Africa, what you burn with the head shit right there?
Oh, my God.
Oh my god. I fucked that kid
Dude,
so
the
much.
crowd right now would just destroy. They'd be like,
Yeah,
boo.
I know the crowd.
So you got. I like how he gets all the stigma of a very racially charged
Yeah.
joke. So the
Yeah.
crowd is going to be like, this better be fucking
Yeah,
good.
it better be good.
And then there's just no punchline.
What happened? Nobody even understood the punchline.
Wait, what is. Repeat the joke.
Okay, take it slowly.
So I wanted to say, hey Mike, what do you do when we go to Africa? Will you burn that horn of them with the rhinos or what?
Burn what with the rhinos?
Burn, like I talk about his penis basically.
Okay, so it was almost.
There you go.
Fez, you need work. You need a little work on that. You know what I mean?
Once we workshop next.
Yeah. Try one of the other ones next.
Wait. Like, I don't get the logic. Like, they're going to burn his penis? Like, do they do that in Africa?
I think I messed it up. It was in my hand. It was
And also,
I'm
are you just
sorry,
like
yeah.
comparing his dick to a rhino horn? That means he's got a giant dick, dude.
You literally told the guy you're roasting he's just got a giant penis. That's what you just did. This is all for your growth, Fez, by the way. This is to make you grow, to make you a better man. So this is not a good start. You're going to be in a roast battle and just tell the other guy that he has a big-ass cock? That's what you just did.
Yeah, that's, I mean, maybe it's a genius strategy. Maybe he, like, wants to fucking get the crowd against him.
Yeah.
And get everybody on his side for, like, oh, Mr. fucking Big Dick.
Yeah.
And then he's just got, like, a home run of a third joke.
Yeah, but the problem is it sounded like you said something horribly racist, sort of. It sounded just like,
Yeah.
hey, what are you doing,
in
Africa?
this house?
Yeah, usually, Fez, when you open a joke with when you go back to Africa to a black man, like, it's got to have, like, the best punchline, or otherwise it's going to be really offensive.
Yeah. Obviously. Coming from the master. Obviously.
All right.
The master's right here.
NBA Mike, you're up.
You're up, Mike.
I've not been to Africa. Fez. Fez is so slow. I caught him studying to Dora the Explorer.
Whoa. Hey.
Hey, got him. You like that one?
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't fully get it.
Well, it's Dora the Explorer's for like 4-year-olds.
Oh,
so.
okay. Okay.
And then she teaches them how to count and stuff.
You don't know
what
what
I mean?
Dora the Explorer?
I do, yeah.
It's like it's Sesame Street, you know, but like a cartoon. You know,
Sure.
it's supposed to be educational.
Yeah, swipe or no swiping. I think,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it might actually be a good experience for you to watch a little bit of Dora.
Dude,
you guys
yeah.
can read your jokes too if you've got them
Yeah,
written.
if you have them
But-
written down.
All right, Fez. What
All
do
right,
you got?
Fez, go ahead.
NBA Mike, you're so tall. How the weather up there?
Oh my God,
It's
dude.
another compliment.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
he's now.
He's dying.
That's like something. That's like something our dads would, like my dad would say to like a tall guy.
Did you forget the jokes we were talking about earlier?
I think so, bro. He clearly has.
Oh no.
I something original.
I don't know if I'm ready to hear what Austin wrote. That's going to be even more problematic than when you go back to Africa.
Well, sir, I gave him. I just told him to start comparing him to Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
That would
I
have been
like that.
smarter. That would have been smarter.
Yeah, it would have been on brand. It would have been good.
All right, NBA Mike, you're up.
Fez, if you were Pokemon, you'd be Snorlax.
Got him.
I might have. I think I hit him with that in the video. That's.
hit him
I
with
mean,
that.
anybody who looks at Fez is. It's all right. I mean, it's at least it's logical, which Fez's cannot say the same.
All right, come on, Fez.
Yeah, the last one was just a compliment.
Yeah, dude, just a
Both of
straight
them.
compliment. Yeah.
Both of them were just compliments. All right, Fez, yours.
NBA Mike. Oh shit. NBA Mike, you're so freaking tall. Where your legs come and the head comes?
God, dude, this is.
Can he translate that into Spanish? Maybe it'll make more sense. Can you say it in Spanish?
Yeah, say it in Spanish, so then I'll translate.
No.
Yeah, Fez, let's try
No, for
it.
real, say it in Spanish and I'll translate.
NBA Mike, you look like a
No, it's-
cartoon
it's-
character.
In Spanish, in Spanish. You just went to your next joke. So
Say the former one. Try to explain that, or go slowly or something.
Yeah.
You're so tall.
NBA Mike, you're so tall. I don't know from where your foot begins and your head ends.
it's supposed to be in Spanish though, because it's not working in English, buddy.
Okay.
I love that he thinks this is a roast, bro. This is supposed to be like an insult.
Can we call the Draxler to deliver him over the phone? Maybe.
Dude, maybe he's.
It's
He's
early.
probably right. It's that's when it is. It's at 6 o'clock. So he's
Okay.
probably not even. Gonna
I
be on
think
his
he's
phone.
got to give. I think he's got to give Fez like 3 minutes on that next show.
on the next show, dude. I mean, we could give Fez 3 minutes, but it would be. It's maybe part of the fourth wall video, dude. Putting Fez up on the show.
There's going to be enough misery on that show.
there is,
So
Like it's bad, right, when someone bombs, but if they bombed that bad,
Well, I'm afraid.
I think that'd be pretty good.
You're right. I'm afraid of roast battle bombing because like that is like the real big. Like I don't think I'll ever do a roast battle. There's just too much shit about me online, and there's way too like I feel like I would get my ass beat in a roast battle.
Yeah,
roast
they'd have a
battle
lot
is-
of material.
It's scary.
it's also
Yeah.
a kind of a. Like to do a roast battle right, you have to put in a lot of time.
Right.
And I feel like most roast battles in LA, like nobody is ever going to see it.
No,
So you're
it's
just
20
like
people.
You're doing all this writing for no reason.
I'm
Basically.
lying. The one guy, they have a really one big night of roast battling where like 70 people show up to the haha a month, and that guy runs it.
Yeah, but even I mean, even roast battle when it was televised with Jeff Ross, it was a great fucking show. Great show. Nobody's career got made off roast battle.
It's no, of course not. No, it is kind of. It's. I don't want to say it's a waste of time, but it is sort of a waste of time.
Yeah.
You might as well just go to an open mic and work on your material because that could take you to the next level.
Totally. It was a great program though, and there were
It's a
some
lot
really
of
good
fun.
comics.
People,
on there.
there's people that just love roast battling. There's comics that just like love it more than doing regular comedy, which I kind of see. I could see that.
Yeah, it looks fun. So okay, Fez, he doesn't understand the Spanish thing.
Yeah, Fez, you want to talk to? Okay, I want you to. Okay, so you don't know where his foot begins and his head ends. I don't know. Maybe say it in Spanish. Yeah.
No, it's
como de que, decime.
I just got scared. That's how I just came up with something and it came out wrong. That's it. All right,
Here's one that I just came up with. Fez,
Oh God.
you're like a
that
modern,
was me.
you're like a modern day Buddha, but instead of having wisdom, you're just dumb.
That's fucked up. But the same body shape. You get, what he's
See,
saying?
it's on the fucking spot, Fez. You know that's it's a
comedian.
It's a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10, but it's something.
comedian.
I like to reduce the fraction to a 3 out of 5. It makes it more favorable.
Fez,
All right, you're
move
up.
your lips like you're talking, okay?
Okay.
NBA Mike, you got to talk into your microphone, Jeff.
Yeah, let me see it go.
NBA Mike, you're so black. I thought you were a dark type Pokemon.
Is that the one you worked on? earlier?
See, that's way better.
We came up with like a bunch of them earlier.
Oh
I
my
think.
Hit another one. Fez, what are
Dude,
you
could've
doing
won
then?
this, bro. You could have won this.
Fez, did you go freelance your own jokes in the bathroom?
No.
What's this? Where's your head begin and your feet end shit,
Yeah,
dude?
what was that?
Yeah, why ask me for help
Dude, you just
if you're not going to use it?
Then he's just riffing.
you're just telling this guy he's tall with a big dick, dude.
Yeah, what-
It's the worst strategy ever.
Dude, so far, Fez, so far you are losing horrifically.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no price, but I'm definitely getting paid.
I am. I'll pay you. I was going to pay you more for doing this, but you didn't work on your assignment at all. So now I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
Hold on.
maybe you get.
Oh, wait, no. It's NBA's turn. It's NBA's turn.
NBA's turn.
Fez, your haircut is so whack. It looks like you're getting styling tips from Danny.
See, I didn't like that one. I didn't like the redirect. It's not fair.
Redirect you. That was.
That's not because then I'm the real butt of the joke, and he's fucking like
he's
just
got
a
good-
little bit.
He's got good instincts though, because I'm thinking like, what if it was a group, like a big, like one day when the pod has like bleacher seats, you know, we go to a studio, that would get a big laugh just because it's like the boss, you know, getting
I don't like
talk
it.
shit to you.
I don't fucking like it. All right, Fez, where's your joke?
All right. I mean, Mike, you're so tall. Can you compare yourself to a giraffe or a giraffe baby?
Oh my fucking.
That is
God.
again a compliment about just his height.
Wait, what was the giraffe baby part?
He says, "Can you compare yourself to a giraffe or a giraffe baby?" He added that for no reason. This needs to be
Giraffe baby
dissected.
part.
Like one day, somebody needs to really break this down and like try to figure out how his brain works. Because adding the baby giraffe thing is one of the most confusing things I've ever heard. Or
I
just
am not a comedian, you
Listen,
guys.
that doesn't. We're trying to help you break out of your shell.
Yeah, this is when you're out with a chick, you need to know like the basic precepts of like comedy.
Yeah.
Not to be like, just so, like if you made that joke on a date with a girl,
Yeah.
she would be like, I need to go to the bathroom. And then you would never see her
She'd go to the
again.
bathroom, Fez, because her pussy would be so dry it'd be itching her. So she would go in there to try to be like, "The fuck happened to my pussy?"
And then she would get an Uber and fuck the driver.
Yeah, no, I'm the first guy that comes
The
along.
first guy.
It's
Fez,
over, bro.
So listen, height and a big cock are perceived to be like good qualities in men.
Yeah.
They're not things you should attack.
Yeah.
Things you should attack with NBA Mike is just like go with low hanging fruit, black stereotypes, like you're the the only guy in the Danny Mullen shoot with Kool-Aid in his water bottle or something like that. You know, like just fucking.
I wouldn't go
just-
that far.
Why? Well, that's not racist. It's not that. It's a little racist.
But the thing is, it's so impersonal that it's obviously not like mean.
Ask him, when's the last time you had Kool-Aid? NBA Mike.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe years.
Right.
College, maybe something.
Right,
Like
something like that. Like, yeah.
Well,
Not a real thing.
I mean, in my comedic universe, he drinks it all the time. So,
They
but
gotta
like,
have sugar-free Kool-Aid.
and then for you got to like attack like what you look like, your hobbies, Pokemon, obviously. Like, he did that.
Do that to him. Look at him.
You're a virgin, like
yeah, it's got to be something like you got to twist something into something negative. It can't just be like
Okay. Can I
you
try?
get so
I-
much pussy,
Yeah.
you're drowning in it.
it's like the girls see you on the dating apps and they want to have your baby. You know, like that's.
How does that feel, huh? Bro, that's been what he's been doing. He's like, you have a big dick. Huh? How does that how do you handle that, huh?
All right, Fez, what do you got?
Come on,
Okay.
Fez.
This better be a pre-written one. I don't know if I want to hear you riff
NBA
it.
Mike. what do you date usually? Lizos or? Oh, fuck.
This is, bro. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what he's
This is
saying.
insane.
What is he saying?
You stopped being able to communicate by your fourth joke. We should put him. We should put him on a real roast battle, dude. This would be an unbelievable,
no,
like in front of a giant crowd, dude. Oh,
That'd be fucking amazing. Dress him up like a penguin.
yeah. Oh.
and he just goes by as the penguin.
Oh, and we have to build him up as the best roast battler from like the East Coast, from Nicaragua, dude. Just the craziest roast battle. He's like the Jeff Ross of Nicaragua.
Oh my god.
Not
dude.
even close.
And he comes out dressed as a penguin with ice skates on, dude.
Dude, but we obviously don't let him prepare at all, so that he's just got a riff
Oh,
up
yeah.
there.
Oh, amazing. Or, I mean, preparation's funny too for him.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Fez, what are some of the other ones you worked on with Austin? Austin, you want to deliver some more to NBA Mike for
I
him?
mean, Mike, you so told him like we compare you to a giraffe, which is a new Pokemon just came out. It's black and tall.
You had to explain that, but we don't even
Can
know.
we pull it up? Can we pull this Pokemon up? I want to see how racist that joke was. Yeah. I want to see how offended I should be.
It's from giraffe.
I said giraffe rig, not Farigaraff, but because Danny would actually know what a giraffe.
This would be. It'd be a lot. Okay, that one's got a black head, so that's better. Okay, they're fucking really struggling with Pokemon. If they're just like, let's make a giraffe's head weird.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really running low. I mean, it's tough. I get it. Is it a psychic type?
Yes.
Why is it giraffe psychic? I mean, I guess they got little toot antennas.
Yes.
I see it.
I wanted like Jeff to like pull up his phone and be like, "Let me grab my Pokédex real quick," and then he'd be like, "Boop boop."
Oh, you can't give him
NBA
stage
Mike,
directions.
the black type Pokemon. Like, it would have been really funny.
See, that would have
Are
been
you
solid.
guys kidding me? That works.
His fucking
Well, it's just-
his only weakness is child support type.
Oh shit.
Or like, okay, like a real roast battle, they would probably like look at his like stats from college, for example.
Yeah.
Like you could look up his college basketball stats, maybe 1 year where he didn't play that
Like,
much.
The only thing he's got more than rebounds is baby mamas. Something like that, dude. You gotta fucking.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
So just say whatever you're feeling right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
God damn it. NBA Mike, you have so many baby mamas. How much you count on the money you waste on them? Okay, I know that's for NBA Mike, right?
Yeah, usually you want to have like a hard little punch at the end of the sentence, the end of the joke. You don't want to like have just like how much money you spend on them. You think,
Okay.
I love the teetering off though.
Okay, man.
You probably spend a lot of your money on the baby mama.
Your best one. And he making it win.
Jeff, you're so big. You're the third and fourth mic on the pod.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good. That's
All right,
good.
well, Fez, you lost handle.
You lost really bad, dude. We're gonna end it there, just out of like, dude, just we don't want to put you through that anymore.
Yeah, because that's.
It's funny that Fez you met little Austin at a Pokemon tournament or whatever, and then you just been thrown into just social. Like Navy SEAL training.
Yes.
Like this, that's what we do. It's like social Navy SEAL training.
Boot camp.
Yeah, it's boot camp. Dude, I kind of like got aggressive trying to get. All right, Suli, Ruman's brother. He's a great, amazing guy. And he was hanging out we're at the Grove, and like he's really comfortable with girls, but he's always friend zoning himself. Dude, like a fucking hot 50-year-old just starts throwing herself at him.
Yeah.
Like hard.
Well, he's Middle Eastern, so he looks like he's rich.
Exactly. So I think that's what she might have been feeling. Whatever it was, she was throwing herself at him. So then I start doing like the old, hey, you know what would be great right now? She was hammered. I was like, you know what would be great right now? Maybe you two share a little kiss. And she's like, oh, stop, really?
Yeah.
She's feeling it.
Like you've done for me a million
times. But dude, he was kind of he got like, people don't like that in the real world. Sometimes you can't just force two people to kiss that aren't, that are.
It's not forcing. It's
not
hooking a brother
forcing,
up.
Especially
It was hooking a
in your
brother up. But
college
yeah, he
bar.
was, and then Ruman was upset
She's
at him.
50, you fucking asshole, Fez.
What'd you say?
He was like, especially not at a cottage bar. Oh, all right, I get what you're saying. You're saying that's why it was uncomfortable for you.
It was uncomfortable.
Dude, college chicks are fucking That's dude. They're way more mature than you, dude. They're educated.
Yeah, they are. No, but 90% of them were, dude. It was a great night. I mean, most of them were like seemed open to the idea of having some fun, but just you. I don't think that you looked like you were drugged. If you were just a little bit more there, I think you could have scored that night.
Can I do an impression of Fez right
Do an
now?
impression of Fez during that night. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you would like lean on people, bro. Like if anybody was next to you, you would just kind of lean.
You're kind of dressed like him right now, Leo.
I am dressed like you at that night, dude.
Oh yeah, Pikachu.
So what happened? He would not kiss this chick?
Nah. And it really upset us because we know that, I mean, I don't know what he does, on his own time, but he's not out there chasing a lot of tails. So we wanted him to, and he's a big fan of the channel too. So I love Sully, but yeah, we wanted him
He
to
was using the channel just this weekend to like
Fez?
get chicks. He was like,
Fez or Sully?
Fez, like, weren't you telling me that you would tell these chicks that like you could get them on like a podcast or something?
No, I told him I could get them inside the comedy show.
Yeah, that's a good move. You could always be like, yeah, I'll take you out. Don't tell them that you get free tickets. Just be like, I'll take you out.
And then again, when you approach the door, that's when you do a 180 and you just unzip your pants.
No, Fez, honestly, bro, like I used to do this for a lot of my friends, but like if you bring a girl to a comedy show, I'm gonna make you look like a champion. You should sit up towards the front. I won't cock block you. I'm not going to be like, yeah, this guy's a virgin. No, I mean, I know I've done that. I know it's kind of messed up, but we've brought him on the stage and then announced to everyone that he was a virgin.
Well, I have done that. Leo, be a girl. You're a girl right now.
All right. Hey, how are you?
So I have your tikis. You want to know where they are?
Where are they? Sorry, I went into Fez, dude. Oh, what do you mean? What do you in your pocket?
No, they're at the bottom of my nuts.
You are sick.
You got to suck them out.
Dude, that's the old Jonah Hill from freaking, Superbad. He's like, the funny thing about my back is it's located on my cock.
That was a great joke. And then the girls are just...
They're just like,
oh, dude. Yeah, I fucking...
that can ever work.
Dude, that's the thing we're telling you about, dude. Whatever you think works with chicks doesn't work.
No.
So it's time for you to start swinging for the fences.
You got to swing for the fences. And I do believe that you should be dressing with Fashion Nova where it might look like Versace and some girl might think you're rich. I think that's a good move. You should be wearing basically I've told you this before, but you need to look at DJ Khaled and you need to literally wear what he wears and then put a chain on. You got to look like a completely different version of yourself.
Yeah. I think so. I think you just got to dress like so gaudy and tacky.
Yeah.
And like 80% of women just know everything you're wearing is fake and costs $5.
Right.
But that 20% that think you're somebody are the ones that, and this might be deceptive, but as long as you tell them before your penis enters their vagina that you're a fraud, then it's okay. Then it's ethical. So it should be like the split second before it goes in. Like, I'm a fraud.
Also, I think for the sake of Fez, I think we should get like some kind of blow up doll, and then we got to like check out his stroke game.
Oh,
we got to
my
make
God.
him hump something to see how it even. I don't think he's gonna get insertion the way he like thinks of it in his head right now. Right? We got to guide him for
It'd be
real.
like training the giant pandas in the zoo to fuck.
Bring Herpy Girl back, and then we have Fez do the 50.
Oh God, herpes girl, bro, that was nuts, bro.
herpes?
Down to call in
No.
on the pod.
Listen, Fez.
She's
Fez,
dope.
At this point, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, dude.
So when it comes to herpes girl,
I'm
dude.
not gonna risk myself getting herpes.
Well, you're out of time, dude. We can't let you turn 40 without having had sex.
And once you get herpes, it's not like you're gonna give it to someone else.
No,
Yeah,
it's
man.
okay.
Once you get herpes, bro, like it's a tight knit
No,
community. You need
thanks.
more community in your life. It's sort of like going to church,
No thanks.
but you just like they go to fucking meetings and just like have blisters.
Well, honestly, herpes might. help
Allison,
him
is your
get
mic
laid.
on? I can't hear his mic.
Oh,
herpes
my
would
bad.
help him get laid. That's a good point.
Herpes
Austin.
might help him get laid because like herpes girls can only have sex with herpes guys.
Well,
you
they
know?
don't, but yeah, it is kind of a good point, right?
And then and, like if you have herpes too, chicks will like think you get pussy.
Thank you.
It's a weird way to peacock, but
I
it's a
swear,
peacock.
You
I'm not a
bastard.
virgin. I have herpes.
Dude, we should. I mean, Fez, you probably have a better chance of getting laid instead of talking up girls with whatever is in your head right now. If you just went up to girls and told them you have herpes, you might have a better chance of getting laid.
I think they'll love the honesty, frankly.
And then the one that's like, me too.
Oh, match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Fez, We got to wrap this up today. This has
Yeah.
been a lot of fun, though. You know,
This has been a
we've
great pod.
talked about child labor.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about women. You know, a lot about pussy.
Oh, yeah.
We had a roast battle, which
Barely.
I mean, Fez, dude, again, it's you think
Not a
that- you think-
comedian.
you think the asshole is the vagina, and you think like an insult is a compliment.
You're a little mixed up, kid. The asshole. That was. I'll never get over that. I will never get over that for the rest of my
Amazing,
life.
amazing.
Especially because nobody really saw it the way we did when he just went just right past the asshole.
Just multiple times too.
Yeah.
Multiple
Oh, yeah.
fucking
When we
times.
flipped it over on him, bro, it was over for you, dog. Should we
Fez.
test him real quick one more time?
Yeah, let's say it one more time. Dude.
Get a
Let's-
doggy style.
Oh, come
Austin,
on.
get a doggy style asshole.
You think he's gonna get it?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's a complete coin flip.
It's
I think it's just the purest coin flip there is.
I just
dude.
kind of fuck it up on purpose. What?
Doggy style spread. Here we
This
go.
is gonna be interesting.
Oh man, so much safe search.
Oh God. Okay.
This is kind of a
that's a
messy
cheat.
one. So
That one's
That one's easy. This is like a good beginner.
it's a good beginner one. Go ahead and get up there.
Get up there, Fez.
Go.
It's in the top.
I think she might be married too. She's got a ring on. What
you
do you
gotta
think
go
about?
point though.
You gotta go point.
Doesn't it feel naughty that she's married? She's spreading her asshole in her vagina like this. What's the asshole?
What is the asshole?
Oh, he nailed it, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're back, dude.
It looks like the Sarlacc pit, doesn't it, Fez?
Gaping ass.
Does it look like the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars?
Dude, it does look like Boba Fett would about to crawl out of that.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like a baby yawning on the bottom.
Oh man, dude, this girl's got some big holes, dude.
Yeah.
I would just slide in undetected into that vagina.
This is like what you should be aiming
Undetected?
for, Fez. Like this MILF sort of messy pussy right here.
No, but Austin, show him like with the mouse exactly where his penis would go in because I don't think he knows that either. That's
Into the
that's
dark
where
void.
it goes.
Fez, what do you think about
Shadow
going in there?
realm.
By the way, this isn't a normal like you're not gonna. Not all of them are gonna. You can like see into the crevice like that. This is pretty rare.
But a girl that would sleep with Fez, it would probably
might,
look
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah, it'd be gaping. There might even be like a rat in there or something. Little mouse.
She just got done gerbling and one's like still in there.
Oh yeah, she'd been gerbiled up, dude. So let's pull up a younger
yeah,
woman.
or just like another one, and it'll confuse them.
Let's see if it's no, it's too similar. Let's pull up another one. These are all too similar.
Yeah, I think we do just without the spread. Yeah,
Yeah, just that might
doggy
as well
style
be gaping.
ass or whatever.
Let's go missionary again now. Missionary.
Oh, it's over for him if you. I think if we twist, if you imagine side style, bro. He's down.
He's a fucking astronaut floating around space, dude. He doesn't know what's going on. Okay,
well,
that's sex, Fez. That's sex too. Woman naked missionary vagina. Yeah, we're getting a lot of sex here. Fez, you like this? Oh, dude, that's a nice body, huh? It's a nice chick. Fez, would you have sex with that girl? Oh man, Fez, that's another good first fuck for you right there. We're looking at an obese woman.
A lot of us have taken down girls like that, Fez. Don't think it's anything
There we
wrong
go. This
with
is
that.
a good one.
This is a good one, Fez. So she's hot. This girl right here. Where is her asshole? Go find it. No, you got to get up.
You got to get up and show us.
Get up and show us where the asshole is. I know he's gonna get this one wrong. Yeah, he pointed it.
Oh, you got it wrong. You got it wrong.
I knew he was gonna get that one wrong.
Once you invert it, it's like right out his head.
You got it wrong.
I knew he was gonna get this one wrong. There it is. There's the asshole.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's tucked under there.
This one's tricky though, because she's got there's like a little dark patch in her upper vagina that's suckered. It was like a fool's gold hole. And then he thought the big vagina hole was the asshole, dude.
Dude, there's no way it happened again.
Dude, it
Locate
happened
the
again.
clitoris. Do you know what a clitoris is?
Yeah, it's at their home.
Yeah, point at it.
Wait, he said the clitoris is the
It's
hole.
not really
No,
a
he
hole,
doesn't know
though.
the clitoris is.
Where's the clit, Fez? No.
No.
Well, okay. You fucking just drug your finger up the whole pussy.
Yeah.
Well, Fez, if this girl wanted you to sodomize her, there'd be problems.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, well. What happens when you go to Vegas someday and a girl wants to get sodomized?
I think it's going to be a lot of trial and error, my man.
Yeah, you'll find your way.
Yeah, you'll find the hole eventually.
Well, guys, it's been a very educational episode of the Leo and Danny Show.
Absolutely.
As always, Fez is, he's just kind of in disbelief.
Yeah.
He's really taken a whooping today in the roast battle and the pussy identification.
Yeah.
So we're just going to sign off, guys, and thank you for listening sincerely. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
See you next week.
Yeah.